Now it's time to press buttons and talk with Manky and ProZD.
We will disprove everything.
Who I saw.
Yeah. Oh no, we already read that.
Yeah,
okay.
we already read it.
Okay, yes, now
Guard, Nickel Samurai. That's right. It was the Nickel Samurai that I saw. It would have been convenient for him to wear his costume during the murder. He had to go to that post-ceremony stage show right after the crime.
Let's press there.
Okay. Must have worn this. Okay. Was there anyone else scheduled to appear at the post-ceremony show?
Well, all the contestants were supposed to go on stage to a friendly gesture thing.
And that included the Jammin' Ninja.
Of course it included him. That's why when On Guard came out of dear Juan's room, I didn't give it a second thought. I see. Well, anyway.
Maybe this one.
Go to the evidence real quick.
Okay.
And is there a picture of the Nickel Samurai? I'm sure there is.
Oh yeah, we have like a promotional thing.
Click it. Okay. And why, if he was wearing the costume, why are there fingerprints? On the knife.
Oh shit.
Yeah. But press it anyway.
Oh yeah. Oh, maybe the knife will be the...
That's what I think it'll be.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So let me ask you one last time. The person you saw, it really was the Nickel Samurai?
As showy as ever. Haven't I been saying that from the very beginning?
Can I throw in the towel yet? You don't need to think too hard on this one. It's very easy. Huh? There's a contradiction in her testimony and it's sitting in plain sight. The question is what that contradiction means for us. Well, I have to figure out what you're talking about first, but okay.
Could just tell me, but alright.
Don't be all mysterious about it. Okay, so it's probably the fingerprints on the knife.
Right.
Yes. Yes. Please take a look at this.
Yeah, so it's a knife. Big deal.
I'm going to
A bloody knife? I have plenty of bloody knives.
I'm gonna stab you with this knife because I hate.
I have a gun. If you're trying to scare me with that, I'll have you know it won't work.
You know that gun's not real, right?
Oh shit.
No, that's not my intention at all.
That's the knife that was used in the murder, correct?
Your Honor, do you know why this piece of evidence is important to this case?
You don't even have to ask. It's because the defendant's fingerprints are on it.
Is that what you're driving at?
That is exactly what I'm driving at.
What are we driving at? And whose car are we driving?
Mine. If Mr. On Guard was really in the Nickel Samurai costume at the time of the murder, then it's impossible for his fingerprints to have been left on this knife. Actually, he would have wiped off previous fingerprints on this knife right off.
Oh.
Knives are for food.
I want to drive.
Oh, that's right. The Nickel Samurai wears gloves, doesn't he?
Objection. He probably took his gloves off before he began the stabbing.
Gotta make sure to leave fingerprints. Objection! And why would he do something like that? To leave his prints on the murder weapon? Well, he is pretty dumb, so...
Shit.
Maybe. There is no way he would do something like that.
However, there is one possibility.
Then let's hear your possibility.
It's very simple. The defendant went to the victim's room while in costume as the Nickel Samurai. At that time, the defendant held no intent to murder. He was probably just going to relax and talk with the victim about the stage show. Which is why he took his gloves off.
But the murder still did take place.
It's well known that the defendant and the victim had bad blood between them.
Yes, I have heard of that. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you have to say about Mr. Edgeworth's theory?
So let me get this straight. Edgeworth's theory goes like this. When the defendant went to the victim's room, he had no intentions of killing him. Now up to this point, are there any problems with this theory? Why did he bring the knife?
Yeah, exactly. Why did he bring the knife?
Yeah, there's a contradiction. This theory contradicts something in an earlier testimony.
What are you babbling about?
Now, for argument's sake, let's suppose Mr. On Guard was the killer. If that's the case, I think it's impossible for the killer to have gone to the victim's room without intent.
Because he brought a knife.
Yeah, buddy. This knife. This was used by Mr. On Guard at dinner.
Yes, we did establish that.
Which means that if my client was in fact the killer, then he brought his knife with him when he went to visit Mr. Corrida.
I suppose.
However, you just said it yourself. At that time, the defendant held no intent to murder. If that were true, then why would he bring a knife? He wouldn't, would he?
Maybe they were going to have a steak cutting party.
Shit, that is plausible. Me and Edgeworth always have steak cutting parties, it's great. Which means, Mr. Edgeworth, your theory was flawed from supposition 1.
Can I go to the party? I want to cut some steak.
No, I think it's like an intimate thing, dude.
Oh,
you don't want
that's
to be there.
close.
Yeah, bow chicka bow bow, you know? And one more thing. If the murderer was wearing the costume at the time of the murder, then there should be glove marks left on the knife. And bullet burns. Which means that the defendant's fingerprints shouldn't be all over it like bees on a hive.
Ugh, gods.
And that brings me to my final point. This knife was planted by the real killer to hide their identity and mislead us. Well, who's the real killer?
Is it me? I hope not. I don't want to go to jail.
Yeah, I did suck.
Order, I say. Order in the court.
One of us is in jail after he said he'd kill someone.
Was this knife really planted by the killer?
Hope he gets out soon.
Why would the murderer do such a thing?
To frame Matt on guard. Probably. It's to frame my client, Mr. On Guard, of course.
To frame?
Objection! Aren't you forcing the interpretation just a little too hard on this one?
Objection! Not really? But we just established that the witness saw the nickel samurai in costume. And if that were true, then there shouldn't be a single fingerprint on this knife.
Witness!
Looks like I've made your life a tiny bit more difficult, huh, Edgy? Witness, did you or did you not really see the nickel samurai? Well, I guess at first I might have forgotten, but...
Are you saying you mixed up Matt on Guard with the nickel samurai, his character on TV?
But I mean, I can't really do anything about that.
That's a pretty... okay.
Look, I was waiting around in front of their doors because, well, I wasn't waiting around for the nickel samurai, that's for sure.
She wasn't waiting for the nickel samurai. All right then. Who were you waiting around for then?
That's top secret to anyone outside of security. I have a feeling that you were waiting for Mr. Juan Corrida. Am I correct, witness? The way you think, you are a sad amateur with a terrible case of nearsightedness. Amateur? Me? What am I an amateur of?
So Old Bag was waiting around in front of the victim's room. But it doesn't sound like she was waiting to catch a glimpse of Mr. Corrida. Maybe. Phoenix, maybe the Old Bag was waiting around for that person. If it's who I think Mia's hinting at, it's certainly possible. Ms. Old Bag, you were waiting for this person to come out of the victim's room, weren't you? Who?
Out of the
So it's
victim's
not
room?
Juan Corrida.
I think it's Adrian Andrews, right?
Maybe. Oh yeah, because it probably has to do with
The whole rumor thing.
Yeah. Ms. Andrews.
Who is this person?
This is Adrian Andrews, Mr. On Guard's manager.
But why would the defendant's manager be in the victim's room?
It seems that this is the latest rumor in circulation, Your Honor.
Oh, this is spicy. Well, this is... I see.
The judge seems to be really into the article, if it can be called such a thing.
Then this manager with the initials AA, are you saying it's...
Adrian Andrews. Without a doubt, the witness thought so as well.
Looks like you found me out. Well, that's fine. I can throw away this whole sworn to confidentiality stuff. Witness? What in the world are you...
Watch out, Phoenix. I've got a bad feeling about this. A very bad feeling.
I got some information, some very secret information from a certain source. So that's why I was doing my own little investigation. In secret, of course. But what for? Oh, just for myself. Personal reasons and all that. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, How will you proceed from here?
I really don't want to do this, however, I cannot simply let this point slide.
I see. Very well then. Witness, please testify about this secret information. Get ready! This is going to take the wind out of you young'uns.
I'm sure we're all capable of handling this. Really, it's not like we're 10 years old. Well, technically, I guess the person next to me is, but like, not at the moment.
That on guard is one evil, evil man.
Dude.
He thought he could ruin poor Juan by causing a huge scandal. So to do that, he sent his own manager to get in close with Juan. I cannot condone such dirty tricks, so I took action. Oh, and this is top secret, you got that? Nobody else but you and me know yet, okay?
Just tweeted it out. 2,000 likes.
The defendant sent his manager. What a distasteful topic for this court.
5,000 likes.
What? Nobody's above gossip.
This tweet's going viral, guys.
And isn't there a saying, the truth is never pleasant?
Never heard that one before.
Mr. Edgeworth, what about this Adrian Andrews person?
We have looked into this matter and found that the truth the article proposes is, in fact, baseless gossip.
But should this be true, then this proves that the defendant did bear ill will towards the victim.
So this means I have to smash this rumor once and for all.
Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Be careful. The old bag seems rather excited right now. She might...
That's right. On guard is nothing but your average foul-blooded youth.
Well, as the old saying goes, you've got to burn old bags with fire. Literally. Hope that's legal. Time to fire up the afterburners and hit the highway to the danger zone.
Hit the highway to the danger zone.
To the danger zone. I will cross-examine.
He's a bad boy. Oh, no.
Ruin. Yeah, okay. To do that,
no.
sent his own manager to get in close with Juan. Did he really? I don't know. You don't have any proof that Mr. Ungard did any such thing.
You must be suffering from shock. The shock of hearing the truth. And now, since you're in so much shock, you can't do anything right.
You're right. I can't do anything, but boy, do I wish I could do something about you. Set you on fire.
All right then, Sonny, show me what you got. Firefight. Can you show me proof that
No firefights in my court.
But I brought matches. Didn't bear any ill will towards Juan.
That he didn't bear any
Ill will.
Do we have?
Let's look.
We have a lot of stuff kind of like that.
I don't know if we have anything exactly like that.
Strangle with a scar. This is all to do with the crime. It's the suicide stuff. Photo of his murder. Wine glass.
Okay.
Gatewater Hotel. I don't think anything's gonna be like that.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think so either.
Okay.
So no.
I don't have anything to offer.
See? Just as I thought. And you were lecturing me about saying things without proof. You've just given me a free pass to say whatever I want, whenever I want, silly boy.
No, he hasn't.
Not at all.
Please keep telling the truth. Me and my big mouth.
That's the way the cookie crumbles. For you, anyway.
Whatever. So I took action. Maybe what did she do?
Okay, nobody else but you and me knows.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll do both.
Yeah. So what do you mean by I took action?
Like I already told you, I was lying in wait close to the crime scene.
Crouch next to a bush.
Once that slimy woman came out of Juan's room, I was going to capture her and teach her a good lesson, something you young'uns need. You were going to teach her a good lesson? I was going to make her eat the damaging beams of my ray gun. Like this. No, stop. Well, it was too bad that woman didn't come through the door that night.
I want to see that scene play out. Like, just what are you doing?
I'm teaching you a lesson.
Do we want to...
Yeah.
Yeah, why is this secret? Wait!
What? I'm a busy woman. Tea time with the kids is over.
Secret information that no one else knows yet. If that's true, then how do you know this secret information?
Huh? Well, that's because I'm a pro. Yes, that's it.
That sounds fake.
It's a secret. Even if you drill a hole in my brain, you'll never find out.
How in the world did that old bat get such a secret piece of information?
I think this is because it's like the newspaper, right? Like it wasn't secret. There was a whole article about it.
Oh, is she talking about just like? Oh yeah.
Yeah, the affair.
Yeah. Present evidence. So no one else is supposed to know this secret information, correct? If that's true, then why do you know it, Miss Oldbag?
Well, why are you looking at me like that? Stop that!
Witness! I'm sad to say it, but this is how you found out this secret, isn't it? It's the fucking tabloid.
Objection! You call. Oh, never mind.
Maybe it is. I don't know.
Let's look through.
I think gossip. What the fuck?
Can you open up the evidence here?
Yeah. So wait. Oh, maybe because she stole the camera.
Oh.
Oh, this is probably
I guess.
tabloid article
Why
about
don't,
the
we, why don't we do it and press further?
okay.
Because that was an option.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie.
You sound like Super Mario Brother.
Okie dokie.
What? Holy shit, you sound just like him.
Hello. It's me, Wendy Oldbag.
Is she Mario?
Are you the voice of Super Mario Brother?
Yes.
Wow.
All right.
Okay, we get it.
Up. Shut
Find
up.
the evidence.
Shut up. Okay.
Okay. Oh shit.
Shut up.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay, and
No.
now press.
Okay.
Buttons and talk. Ha. See,
I'm busy.
secret
Don't talk
evidence.
to me. Don't ever talk to me.
Okay.
Press further.
If you don't be a good girl and tell me where you got the secret information, you won't get to go home today. Oh.
We will imprison you.
Angie boy, what are you doing? Help me.
Maybe on the next episode we'll destroy her.
Or just lock her in a pit,
Eliminate her.
fill it with acid.
That'd be fun.
That would be fun.
I hope that happens. I'm pretty sure that happens from what I remember.
God, I hope.
It's like a 30-minute cutscene of her screaming. And like Edgeworth and Phoenix like high five at the top.
Yeah.
And Gumshoe runs in like, whoa, what are you doing? Oh no.
Oh, wait, it's Oldbag. That's fine.